Hello, hello, hello. Lisa Zimmer here today. Today is Monday, October 14th. I'm super excited to share some tips with you today. All right, so I'm going live in Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips. That is my closed Facebook group for anyone and everyone in doTERRA who's wanting to learn how to share and build a successful business using doTERRA essential oil infused products and essential oils. Hey Melanie, hey Kylie, hey Christy. Thanks for joining me today. All right, so some great tips coming up today. If you're watching this replay on YouTube, please be sure to join our Facebook group, Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips. It's completely free. We have tons of free tools in the Files tab, drawing slips, recipe pages, rank planners, all kinds of good stuff. We offer lots of free here. Right, our goal is to get oils in every home, and people always ask me, why do you do all this stuff for free for absolutely everybody in doTERRA? First of all, I do sell some things to help support us because it takes a village to keep this going, and so we sell some tools to help keep this going, but we give so much of our time and our tools for free because we want oils in every home and we can't do it by ourselves. Right? For those of you that don't know me, oils were key in my health. I was disabled with brain damage for about 3 years from a reaction to a medication. And I worked at changing my diet, changing my lifestyle, and incorporating some natural options. And lo and behold, 5 years later, from and here we are. So I can't keep my mouth shut about doTERRA essential oil products for people that I love and strangers. I want everyone to have them. And I can't keep my mouth shut about what a great business opportunity this is. And so a lot of people have never owned a business who decide they want to start sharing doTERRA and build a business. They don't realize all the great things that doTERRA has to offer because they have nothing to compare it to. So what I like to share are specific tips, but also just overall general features and benefits of what makes this a great business model, right? So we don't have overhead. I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to rent a space. I don't have to pay utilities. I don't have to pay employees. I don't have to buy product and stock it, right, and invest that capital into my business. I get a completely free hand excuse me, handed to me on a silver platter business model that I just get to step into for free, and all I have to do is spend 100 PV monthly on products that I'm already using, right? And if you're not spending 100 PV monthly on doTERRA, then you're probably not doing it right, right? Because we live the doTERRA lifestyle. We live hair care, skin care, body care. People are always asking me what I post, pictures on my personal timeline, and I keep getting comments from people that I went to school with, and like, your skin and your hair, and you look ridiculously good for 47, which I love hearing that. Don't stop, right? But I look at pictures of others, and things I recognize right away are hair. Hair is an outward reflection, right, of our inward health. Bad skin, outward reflection of our inward health. Inflammation, like that's the first thing I recognize when I look at keeps my age, is I identify inflammation in the face, right? Outward symptom of poor inward health. And so I want to change that. I want everyone to feel as good as I do. And so we can't do that if we don't help each other do this business more simply, more duplicatably, and help everyone get these oils in every home, because they need to be a key point of everyone's lifestyle. All right, so enough about my soapbox. Right? So I want to give you some down and dirty tips and tools, okay? So first of all, if you're just joining us, I'm Lisa Zimmer. I'm a doTERRA Blue Diamond. All that means to you is we love to help lots and lots of people learn about how to use these oils, and help lots and lots of people learn how to share doTERRA with their friends and family and get their oils for free, from doTERRA, or earn a little bit of income, or replace their family's income with doTERRA completely like we have. My entire family relies on doTERRA for income, and we live a lifestyle that we are very happy with. So for example, today it's Monday, I slept until 9:50 and had time to kill before my live. My husband and son went and got haircuts. Everybody's hanging out together because my husband gets to stay home too. So when we have holidays, we actually get to spend them together. When we don't have holidays, we still get to spend time together. And that's the lifestyle that we want. If that's the lifestyle that you're looking for, we want to teach you how to do it, okay? All right, so what is a good thing to work on today? Today is the 14th, so make sure your back office, log into your back office if you're building a business, and click the dashboard, and you're going to look at where it says rank and power 3. Okay, what you're looking at today is for October. You want to click the date in the upper right hand corner and change it to September, and confirm, in fact, I'm going to do it right now, confirm that your rank and power of 3, whatever you were working towards last month, is still what you expect to be paid on. Of course, I'm getting the spinning wheel of doom just when I decide to do this, right? So what you want to make sure is that the rank that you achieved last month is still there, and the power of 3 is still there. Let me go back. All right, so I did it while we were sitting here. It's very easy, right? So you want to make sure that they're still correct. If they are not, right, you want to set a reminder on your phone. People are like, how can I remember all this stuff? Well, it's very easy. Set a reminder on your phone. They're like, how do you remember everything? I set reminders on my phone. So for example, right now, I have an alarm going off at 12:30 today to remind me to wrap up. 12:45, reminding me to do an order for my cousin because she doesn't have a computer. And 12:55 to remind me to get ready for a Zoom call. I also have another one at 2:25 for another call, and 2:55 for someone coming for yoga, right? So use your phone, folks. Stop putting it on yourself to remember everything. Once you put all that stuff in your phone, it's the first thing I do when I get up. I come down, have coffee, and I set all my alarms on my phone, right? So I have a reminder on my phone that goes off. In an iPhone, there's alarms and reminders. Alarms I can only do same day. So every morning I get up, set all my alarms. Reminders, you can set in advance. So I have reminders that go off. I have a monthly builder planner that you can purchase on my website, or you can get it free in any of my WWZ courses. I take all the reminder tips on my monthly builder planner and put them into my phone, right? So on the 12th of the month it goes off, 12th and 14th, it goes off and says, don't forget to check the back office and make sure that your rank and power 3 didn't go backwards. If it does, take care of it. So how do you take care of it? If you're silver and above and you have an account manager, you reach out to your account manager immediately, because as soon as commissions run, what shows up in the back office is what you're getting paid on, right? So if you've lost it and you didn't check, too bad, you're out. You need to be proactive in your business and take care of business things, right? So if you don't have an account manager, you immediately reach out to the business advancements team and they help you take care of it, all right? All right, so check your back office. Let's talk about goodie bag and follow-up for new members, okay? This is the bread and butter basics of your business. This is the bread and butter basics of any business. I don't care what business you're in. If you aren't following up with your customers that bought from you and said yes, you're a jerk, right? Because everybody that gives you their time, energy, attention, money for your products and what you're offering, whether you're selling carpet or tile or spoons or oils, they deserve to be cared for once they make a purchase with you. So you should be following up with people and taking care of them, okay? So this mindset of, oh, I don't want to be pushy, I don't want to bother people, that really bothers me. I want you to fix that mindset, because as a customer, what's bothering me is that I gave you all my money and you didn't have the courtesy or care or ability to make time to take care of me once I gave you your money. All right. So if you don't take care of people, you don't deserve to have a business. Again, I don't care what business you're in. If you're not taking care of people, you don't deserve to have any money coming your way. All right, so what is working for me with my follow-up? People always ask, how do you have such a great LRP rate? I need to check and see that it's still great, but the longer you're in this business, and the more people duplicate you, if they don't have the ability to have a good LRP rate, your LRP rate's going to suffer, right? And so we want to make sure that you're following up with people effectively. So how do I get those follow-up appointments done, right? When I enroll someone, I immediately, while we're enrolling, right, I get their information, I confirm it'll come directly to them in the next 7 to 10 days. Let's go ahead and get it on our calendar right now. Shipping's been a little slower than normal, so my appointments are 10 days out, right? I need to be on the phone talking with them, helping them use their product, helping them use their goodie bag, helping them figure out what to do with the oils that they just invested money in within 14 days. Because I may find out that they want to build, right? And I need to be able to place them in my organization within 14 days. And I want to know if they need to go in a builder spot or a customer spot, okay? So I have a new enrollment. I'm super excited. She's fantastic. She's intelligent. She's charismatic. I think she's going to be amazing. I think there's a tremendous business opportunity for her, right? So I have that in my mind, and I'm going to make sure that I talk to her within those 14 days so I can place her accordingly, okay? And I can find out what her other interests are. But I'm super excited because I did a little research on Facebook, and I think she'd be amazing at the business. She's well-spoken. She dresses nice, she takes care of herself, right? So she's very charismatic. She's in a business where she already knows how to take care of customers, right? You look for these things. What are you paying attention to when you decide to place people in your organization? Okay, so our appointment is at 10 days because I know shipping's been going a little slower, right? So I want to make sure I'm surprise and delight and never disappoint. So I surprise and delight by doing my gig at 10 days, right? I used to do them at a week, but I know at 10 days they should have their product by then, so I don't have to disappoint them by rescheduling. So I know exactly when I'm going to talk to every single person that I enroll. So say someone is assigned an orphan. In doTERRA, when people go on to doTERRA.com and enroll, right, which we don't want people to do that. That's just the backup plan. We want people to enroll with the wellness advocate so someone can take care of them right away, right? But doTERRA will assign those orphans to certain leaders based on their activity and based on their location, right? So if you continue to help people, you continue to help people get on LRP, you're showing up for your business, doTERRA is likely to give you an orphan every now and then, okay? So they get assigned to you. The biggest thing I see in the leaderboards are, how do you get an orphan to engage, right? That's my trick. So I got a little behind on my welcome emails, kind of dropped the ball on a few, and I went back through my organization and emailed every single person. I think it was only like 4 weeks behind, maybe. Emailed every single person their welcome email. And the way I wrote my welcome email, I've gotten a response from all of those people, right, that either enrolled themselves online through my website without me knowing it, people that had my trifold from vendor events, from speaking engagements, people that I met at convention, people that I've talked to years ago and they had my information still, or orphans, people that I did not physically enter into the computer, right? I made sure, maybe it was 6 or 8 weeks, but I made sure that every single person got a welcome email, okay? And my welcome email is in the files tab, but I tweaked it a little bit. And I want to tell you about my welcome email because every single person but one has responded. And the one that hasn't responded, I'm not so sure if it's a real person or not. All right. So let me answer some questions here. Awesome. What if they keep rescheduling? Then you reschedule. I had an enrollment last month that just had a wellness consultation 3 days ago. Awesome. So you put them wherever you think they should go. They were referred to you by a member, you put them that. If you don't have the wellness consult in 14 days, then you just make a wild guess. That's just how life rolls. Yep, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. So, and then watch my structuring video in the welcome announcements tab, right? Click announcements and watch my structuring video. If you have questions about what's in my goodie bag, I'm not going to go through that today because you can just click on announcements tab and look at my goodie bag and what's in it, okay? If you're not using the announcements tab here, you're missing out. Click on announcements and there's all kinds of steps that you can read about how to close better, how to invite, how to create a Facebook event, trifolds and how to use them, make and takes and how to use them, 60-second close. All that stuff is in the announcements tab, right? So I send a goodie bag or hand off a goodie bag and I have my oils now what plus recipes pages to every single person that enrolls with me, right? So if I enroll you in person, I hand you a goodie bag of samples on a small book, and I give you, I have my oils now what plus recipes. That is free in the files tab. That is my member overview, okay? They get it right away because they want to know how to use these oils right away. You're planting seeds for what they should be looking for next, and you're also validating how to use what they just spent money on. You have to do both. You can't just teach people how to use their top 10 without showing them what they should be using next, all right? You're giving them a plan. So goodie bag, actually I will tell you what's in it, right? So a $1 book, like an A to Z guide or Essential Oils Simplified. You can get those on the tools websites, aromatools.com, oillife.com, truewellness.com. Shampoo and conditioner, toothpaste, deep blue cream, On Guard drop, breathe drop, ginger drop. I get tons of these little keys and books. So I throw that in there now. You don't have to do all this stuff. And then a 5 milliliter roller or 2 or 3, depending on who it is and how I want to spoil them, right? So why? Because they need to use these products because otherwise they don't know we have them, okay? So why do I get it in their hands right away? Don't use this as a tool to get them to come to their membership overview. Get this in their hands stat. When I teach a class, I want them leaving with this, right? Because we just taught a class, they're so excited, these oils are amazing. Yay, you got me free goodie bag, right? This goodie bag is an enticement to enroll right there. Also, so they're so excited, so excited, so excited, you don't withhold that to a membership overview. You want it in their hands. You want that excitement to stay up here. You want them to go home and use these, have amazing experiences because they will, right? The deep blue cream is going to help with aches and discomforts. They're going to love the toothpaste. They're going to love the shampoo and conditioner. They're going to love my yayoils happy roller that's in there, right? You can just type happy in the search bar and find my yayoils happy roller recipe. It's also on the recipes page. Everyone should go to the files tab right now and print out I have my oils now what plus recipes. This happy rollers in the bottom right hand corner. People literally enrolled just for that, right? Because we start the class by passing it around and everyone using it and making them happy before we teach, right? My class checklist is in the files tab if you don't know how to teach class. Get in my WWZD courses where I really dig in and help you teach the best class, and you can watch my class video. Right, so what does this do? It gives them something tangible to take home and use because they just gave you all your money, but they're not going to get any product for 7 to 10 days, 3 to 5 days if you live by a fulfillment center, right? Don't let that excitement crash because they're going home with a couple pieces of paper. Right? Send them home with stuff that's going to make them fall in love with more doTERRA, right? So what is in my goodie bags is not in their kit, right? What is not going to help them enroll or not help them fall in love with more product? Empty roller bottles, coconut oil. Those are great for when their stuff comes in, but those are great things to add, right? If you want to. but you have got to get them product to try. These are very strategically designed to help you with 125 PV or more, right? Do the math, and they fall in love with all of them, right? And so a lot of our people, once they enroll, their first LRP is all these products, okay? You have to take care of people. People are like, oh, you don't sample? I do sample after people have said yes, right? Do a good job helping people enroll. Sample the daylights out of your people that have invested in you and trust you, all right? Help them become the greatest customer ever, right? You can build a solid business on happy product using customers, but if you're enrolling them in your doTERRA dating life, right? If you're doing one and done, one night stands, you will have no business and you will have to work yourself to death. All right? Commit to them. Commit to your relationship with people and take care of them for a solid business. Okay? So I'm going to post when this video is done my welcome email and what worked. I'm going to see if I can, maybe I can read to you what is different from what I posted in the original one in the Files tab. All right. So I tweaked my welcome email a little bit, and I got responses from all orphans, even old ones. I went back to old ones, redid my email to this, and that's why I had so many responses. I was like, there's no way they gave me 6 orphans in a month. I went back and did all the old orphans too that I'd never heard from. Okay, so my welcome email, I tweaked my number 1, my welcome email, what says reply to this email to confirm your mailing address. I put their mailing address in this time, right? I didn't ask them for their mailing address because that's kind of weird. I didn't think about that until later. I did have people respond to the old welcome email. It did work great, but I wasn't getting orphans to respond, all right? I was only getting my existing customers that already knew me to respond. So my welcome email, all I did to tweak it was number 1, reply to this email to confirm your mailing address, to confirm that your mailing address is, and I put it. And I said, we will be mailing out your welcome package, free book, and some of our favorite products to try. Right? So almost every single one of them has responded, just one has not. All right? And so a lot of them just responded with, great, confirmed, yay, thanks. You know, not a ton of information. One responded, told me what she loves, told me she's obsessed with oils, super excited, put in a star by her. Right? People are like, how do you grow so many people into like casual sharers? And say builders because I have a lot of casual sharers that get lumped into that builder category, right? But I have a lot of sharers. So I look for them. I pay attention. If someone's responding super excited, that's a future sharer. I'm gonna keep an eye on her, right? Because excitement is what helps people want to join doTERRA, right? If I got the thumbs up or a thanks or confirmed, customer for a while, right? And then we'll see if they grow and change and we can win them over and get them excited, right? You're watching. Pay attention to people's actions and reactions. That's how you identify future sharers and builders. All right. That's it. That's the only change I made. All right. I put direct links to my Facebook group so they didn't have to search for it. I put a direct link to my YouTube channel. Etc. Okay, so that's the only thing I changed. So go find my welcome email and you tweak it for yourself in the Files tab, and I changed confirm that your address is, and all but one have confirmed it, and it only took them 24 to 48 hours to confirm. So then I replied, awesome, so excited, I love to customize your free samples. So if there's any topics that you would love to address specifically, and I listed some topics, toxin-free cleaning, aches and discomforts, right? I worded them in real words, right? Not compliantly because it is not being posted on social media publicly. I didn't want them to have to read between the lines. So I said the normal person's words for aches and discomforts and the normal person words for seasonal threats, right? And said, let me know if there's anything specifically that you would love to address, even if it's just staying healthy and having a great immune system. All right, and I'll customize your goodie bag and get it sent out to you. Perfect. If they don't respond, I'm going to send my normal goodie bag. If they respond, I'm going to tweak some my 5 ml rollers, or maybe I'll throw in, right, if they say seasonal threats, maybe I'll throw in some On Guard soft gels and some Tri-Ease, right? And in a I keep and get recycled at all of my events, all of my workshops. My team brings me anybody that doesn't want their bottles. I collect them all. One, because we recycle. Everyone should be recycling, right? I take glass, I take plastic, I take everything, and we recycle it, okay? Or I reuse On Guard soft gel bottles. I reuse soft gel bottles. I reuse LLV bottles, whatever, right? Now, if the people did not order Lifelong Vitality Pack, I might throw 5 of the individual sachets of the Lifelong Vitality Pack in here, right? And then I have my goodie bag insert, that's in the files tab, in here that tells them what those products are and what to do with them, okay? All right, let's see, so goodie bag, goodie bag, goodie bag. So that's how you engage orphans or people that enroll online with you and you do not get to create a relationship with them. Get them to respond. Write your welcome email in a way that forces them to respond so they know you exist and you know it's a real person, okay? Don't randomly send out goodie bags to people that have not engaged with you, right? That can be a last-ditch effort if you still haven't heard from them. You really want to try to force a way to get that relationship started. Let them know you're here, you care for them, and you're going to take care of them. I put at the top of the email for those orphans, doTERRA asked me to reach out to you and send you some free samples and a free book and help you get started and let you know I'm here if you have any questions, right? So I'll post my new email in the files tab for you, but it's almost identical to what's there except for those couple tweaks. All right, so goodie bag, goodie bag, goodie bag. So now you also in the email let them know that they can sign up for a welcome chat. None of those people discussed that, so I'm not going to worry about it, all right? They know my Facebook group. A couple of them have already requested to join my Facebook group. I friended them, tagged them in a couple things. A couple did not. I'm not going to worry about it. They know how to reach me. Excuse me. They know how to reach me now, right? They know I exist. So I'll check in with them in a month or 2. All right, so make sure you're taking care of people, get the products in their hands. My make and take handouts have 5 milliliter recipes, all right? So if they say digestive, go to, you're not going to want to do a Digest Zen and Wild Orange roller or a Digest Zen roller, right? Because they probably already have Digest Zen if they got a kit. Okay, so go find a digestive recipe on my digestive make and take, right? You don't want to send them recipes that are in the top 10 kit when they just bought the top 10. Everyone should start with the top 10, right? So you don't want to do that. Your whole point is to get them something that they don't, right, Jasmine? So rewatch this video and make sure you see what my welcome email was because my orphans were never responding either. And so go check that out. They order but don't answer emails. Well, then who cares? If they're ordering, don't worry about it. But if you can, get them to respond and so you can send them a goodie bag. Tiffany says, how do we look up orphans? I have a few but can't find them again. They're in your back office, babe. So orphans are in your team tab. So you just go look in your team tab, detailed genealogy, and look for your enrollments. And you're going to know they're an orphan because they're going to be a name that you remember not meeting with ever, right? Right. Okay, let's see here. That's the gist of it. I'm not going to answer all those questions because some of them are specific to unique situations, right? But how do you look them up? Go look them up in your back office in your detailed genealogy. If you have people on your team that you can tell aren't being cared for by their enroller, you know, they're at no PV on LRP, or all the enrollments are not on LRP, that's your opportunity to reach out to your downline and say, yo, what's up? Did you do a goodie bag? Did you do a follow-up? Have you sent them the email with, I have my oils now what, plus recipes attached? Let's talk about your process. Have you invited them to workshop? Have you sent them any videos off of YouTube, right? All of my educational videos that I do every Thursday at noon in Yayoils Public Education, those are loaded to YouTube. I don't promote myself in those videos. I don't say enroll with me. I say enroll with the person that invited you here, right? Or reach out to the person that enrolled you for more help. Okay, so those videos are on YouTube. You can share and use those all the time, right? So different ways to make sure that people stay engaged with you. When you enroll them, set your appointment for your 7 to 10 day follow-up. I do it over the phone. I hardly ever do them in person anymore. People don't have time. I do it over the phone. What do I say? I follow the checklist. I wrote it for you, right? It's exactly what I do, bullet by bullet. Did all the work for you. Stick to the checklist. Or you're talking too much and you're boring them to tears and you're confusing them. Okay, you got to stop with the word vomit, folks. You're ruining your own process with your word vomits. Okay. All right, so let's see what else. Tomorrow's the 15th, so everyone should be at their rank or knowing if they're going to be at their rank tomorrow. So I will probably hit my rank that I know I can always hit, right? And then the last 2 weeks of the month, I'm going to work towards ranking, not ranking up, but right, going for the rank that isn't always a guarantee, okay? So by the 15th of the month, you should always be at your rank or know where you're at for your rank, okay? Why? You're gonna do LRP Love. It's a free program that I teach in here. Just type LRP Love, or again, go to the announcements tab and scroll to LRP Love. I do giveaways each week, and I'm strategically looking for people in my organization who've been answering questions in our Facebook group but aren't sharing and building it. Who I look in the back office and see who spent an above and beyond amount. Means they love their product. Means there's a very good chance they're ordering for other people and just haven't enrolled them yet, right? When I do giveaways, I'm strategically looking for, right? I didn't say drawing. LRP Love is a giveaway. I'm strategically looking for people to win something so I can have a conversation with them, right? That's where we located our most recent sharer and builder, and she got 5 enrollments at her first class, right? She was excited about product. She shows up on live videos. When I go live in Yayoils Public Education, I see who's on there. She showed up in videos. She's loving her product. She's already spending 100 PV more. If you aren't reaching out to the people in your back office spending 100 PV or more and checking on them, you're missing out on future sharers and builders. Go through your back office today, or well, let's wait till tomorrow, right? Make sure everybody's LRPs have gone through. Everybody's LRPs should be done by the 15th, except for a few stragglers. If you have people whose LRPs are after the 15th, contact them. Help them learn how to change the date. Let them know, oh, darn, Susie, you're missing out on free giveaways, right? This is how you're going to help people find this lifestyle. I wish someone would have found me sooner, right? It took 6 months for me to realize there was a business. I could have paid for my oil sooner. I could have had a real job sooner. If I was someone else, I could have left a job that I hated sooner, right? Don't be afraid to let people know there's a way for them to get free stuff and earn an income with doTERRA if they're interested. Would you like to start with hosting a class? Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, go through your back office, 16th, 17th, 18th this week, and look for people that spend 100 PV or more, and see who you haven't talked to. See who you haven't seen in your Facebook group in a while and connect. You don't have to ask them for anything, right? Just start a conversation. I don't have to manipulate people when I check in with them and see how they're doing, right? Because they've won something free. I don't have to manipulate the conversation. They're going to share what's on their mind. And if they want to know more, right, about doTERRA, they will share, right? You love having free stuff. Would you like to host a class? It's not hard, right? I don't want to deny people the opportunity to get free stuff, and I don't want to miss any opportunities because they don't know. Can I share this with my team? There is not a share button. That's because this is a closed group, Beth. So the best thing to do is add your team to this group and tag them in this post. But then also, this will be shared to YouTube this afternoon when my husband gets it loaded. And in the post at the bottom, he will put the YouTube link so you can send them the YouTube link. But the best thing is to get people in this group so that you don't have to train them too, right? One and done. I'm totally okay with training 30,000 people in here because all I have to do is come on a video and you tag your peeps in here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm making my job easier because everybody's in one place, and I'm making your job easier. Don't create more work for you. Now, if you think this group will overwhelm them or they're too brand new, then great. Send them the YouTube link and set a time to chat about this, okay? Right, but if they're a builder, get them in this group so they can learn without you having to do the work. I want you to create your expert network, and this is a great place to go. They can learn and be learning about doTERRA, and you don't have to do the work. I'm only coming on here once a week other than answering questions every day. I'm coming on here once a week, and there's nothing easier than educating everyone at the exact same time, right? That's why we want you to use our FAQ system, right, for your team. Answer the questions that are asked over and over and over and over by putting those FAQ tools to work so that your mouth does not have to be the one doing all the work, right? Create simple systems and processes so you're automated. You are not duplicatable unless you have automated systems that don't require you to be involved. All right, so Chantel, good question. She says, how do you turn a live into a YouTube link? So that's a great question you can Google. So how do I take a Facebook Live and load it to YouTube? So things like that, Google them if you lose this video, but I'll tell you quick. I go to the video, I click on the video when it's done. He clicks download, downloads it to the computer, goes to YouTube, and uploads it to YouTube, right? We learned how to do it because we Googled it because we are not tech people, right? I figured out how to do it. So you know that is definitely not hard if I can do it. Okay. So, but yes, click as soon as your video is done, right? It goes out here to Facebook group. We download it to our computer, take it from the computer, and upload it to YouTube. We keep them on our computer in a Dropbox or Google Drive so that if they ever get removed from Facebook or YouTube or both, we always have the backup. But you don't have to do that if you don't have those. Yes, or ask your teenager. That's what we do here, right? Ask your teenager. Ask your 15-year-old named Jackson. All right, so goodie bag follow-up. Let's talk about closing. Closing. If you're not closing your classes, let's talk about why, okay? Because people should be enrolling at your classes, right? People should not be leaving without enrolling at your class, right? Doesn't mean you have to get 100%, but you should be getting 50 to 100%. Last class, we got 100%. I posted the video on how I did it. Mandy Johnston, 2 classes in a row, 100%. She did it the exact same way I did. And, right, so follow how we do the classes, okay? And we tell you right out. Last week's video, I went line by line. There's also a class checklist in the files tab, okay? Make sure you're getting people excited about the oils. Get the oils on the people. That's why our classes work. Get the oils on the people, right? I'm really fond of Symphony of Cells with Boyd Truman. Get the oils on the people. That is our job. Get the oils on the people. Help them have an oils experience. That's why we do make and take, so they can continue to have an oils experience at home. right? Even if they're not ready to enroll, they continue to have an oils experience at home, so you can enroll them later, right? They have oils experiences with their oils in class, right? If you're not doing a make and take and you're doing just teaching from the trifold or natural solutions, get the oils on the people. Pass around wild orange. Just cleanse your hands naturally, positive and uplifting. Pass around the adaptive roller. This is a roller, rolled on your wrists and smell. This should all be done at the beginning of class. As people are sitting down, pass around the yayoils roller, right? And have people try that. This is a great perfume. We shouldn't be using perfumes because they're toxic, folks, and they disrupt your thyroid and your hormones, right? Boom. Now I just got 3 oils that they all want. They're all going to be happy, positive, uplifted, and ready to adapt to the situation, right? And ready to go with open minds and open hearts. And they have clean hands, so they're not going to get goodies on my stuff, right? So get the oils on the people. If they look like they're dozing, pass around peppermint, open their sinuses, right? Get them awake. Get the oils on the people. You don't need to pass around every single oil, okay? Don't bore them to tears. You see how I explain those oils in 1 or 2 sentences? Boom, done. Move on. Your word vomit is hurting people's brains. They don't need to know everything that you know about oils. They need to know just enough to be able to retain what it does. 2 sentences. Unless you have some amazing story to share, and you should not be sharing an amazing story with every single oil, right? 2 sentences about each oil. Give them the gist of it, right? Deep blue. If it hurts, if it's achy or discomforty, slap some deep blue on it. That's it, right? Keep it simple. All right. Symphony of Cells. Back to Symphony of Cells. Go to Boyd Truman's Symphony of Cells training. Come hell or high water. It is amazing. You need to go. Everyone needs to go, and you need to. I have no affiliation with them. They don't pay me to hold up this book. They don't pay me to talk about it. 0 connections to them. Get Symphony of Cells books. We use the Maxim Protocol for my dad. You can get your book. You can look up Maxim Protocol, and you can see what it's for. So you know why we got it for my dad, and it worked, okay? Get this book. TrueWellness.com, TrueWellness. And I don't know where to find it, but look for their next Symphony of Cells presentation. They sell out quick and go, all right? So what else? Terrazyme. We're going to talk Terrazyme quick before my next alarm goes off. Terrazyme. If you are not educating about Terrazyme, you are missing the boat. I learned some amazing stuff at Symphony of Cells about Terrazyme. Every single person on this planet should be taking Terrazyme. Right? I started taking 3 Terrazyme at night on an empty stomach and 3 Terrazyme when I wake up in the morning. And let me just tell ya, we walk around with 10 to 20 pounds of impacted fecal matter. I know this to be true. 1, you can Google it. And 2, I have a digestive surgical tech specialist, something or other, right? She's a specialist that works on digestive surgeries. She said it's way worse than that. We walk around with 10 to 20 pounds of impacted fecal matter, right? So we think Terrazyme digestive, but what we don't realize, and I'll be talking about this in oils education, I don't usually talk about product education in here, but you need everyone taking Terrazyme, right? And it will help with your business because they're going to have great experiences that I was not expecting. I don't have digestive issues anymore, so I'm not very good about taking my Terrazyme. I don't need it to help me digest my food better. I don't need it to help me with occasional gas or bloating or whatever our compliant terms are for digestive stuff, right? Because using my Lifelong Vitality Pack every day and rolling the bottoms of my feet with Digestin and DDR Prime every night, I simply don't think digestive issues anymore, right? So I'm not real good at remembering, okay? It's for so much more, all right? It is for so much more. A lot of our health concerns are simply because we don't have digestive enzymes, all right, to take care of it. So it's good for, yes, good point. Tiffany says it's good for connective tissues, healthy connective tissues. Yes, healthy connective tissues. Healthy bones. What causes some bone deterioration, right? Your bones from deteriorate. I can't say that. Over time is an acidic environment in your body. Starts eating away at your bones. Terrazyme can help you with your transition to the alkalinity, right? And so you have less deterioration, like wheelbarrow, I can't say that either, or wheel well, I can't say that either. Right? Terrazyme. Okay. Anything gross in your body, Terrazyme can help get rid of it. All right. Things that aren't supposed to be there. Bumps on your hands, bumps on your joints. Terrazyme. It helps break down things in your body that aren't supposed to be there. Tammy says, where do you get your 5 milliliter rollers? Oh, Tammy, are you in luck? I just posted a link for that like 2 days ago. TrueEssence.com. I have no affiliation with them. They have rollers so cheap that you can get them for 12 cents, and you can actually even get them for as little as 9 or 10 cents, right? So TrueEssence.com. All right, 5 milliliter rollers, I use plastic or glass balls. I don't use stainless steel, right? When you're doing 5 milliliter rollers, your whole point is to get the oils on them. Please stop perfectionisming yourself out of profitability. I'm a really good business person. So when I teach you something, follow it, right? You don't need steel roller balls for 5 milliliter rollers for make and takes and goodie bags, all right? They're more expensive. All you're doing is spending yourself out of profitability. Just get the oils in their hands, the most inexpensive way possible. And then what I do now when I help people get started and enroll, I tell them that it's going to be $5 more, right? So if it's or $6 more. If it's a Aroma Touch kit, I'm going to tell them $156 plus tax and shipping. And I'm going to add a package of rollers, and I'm going to add a product guide. Okay, so they're going to get nice rollers when their package comes. Okay, so the nice rollers should be bought direct from doTERRA.com in their enrollment order or in their LRP cart. It's, I think, $4.75 for 6 rollers. They're amazing. They don't leak. They're fabulous. Direct them to doTERRA for their 1 ounce sprayers, their continuous sprayer bottles, and their 10 milliliter rollers, right? 5 mLs are just a sample. Karen says, how many are you taking a day of the Terrazyme? 3 on an empty stomach in the morning with a big glass of lemon water. Actually, what's in my water is lemon, grapefruit, tangerine, and cinnamon, and 3 at bedtime, all right? And if you want even more digestive movement, add an omega or 2, add an extra omega or 2, okay? Otherwise, I take my lifelong vitality pack during the day. All right, yay, yay, yay. Go learn about oils. Go learn about these amazing things that oils can do anywhere and everywhere. Go to post-convention tour, go to convention, go to Boyd Truman's Symphony of Cells events, even if you have to drive. There were tons of people at this event that drove 5, 6, 7 hours to get there. Get to Symphony Cells events, all right? So you need to go to these events so you can hear and see what the oils really do, okay? And that's what we need you to know, what the oils really do. So you can share privately with your customers what the oils really do, okay? Also get into my WWZD courses. 5 is still available and you still have time to implement it. There's over 300 and some convention graphics, compliant convention graphics. My top 13 oils, right, that we use for most of our make and takes. I have printables in there that you just laminate and display at class and put your oil bottle with it so they can read what the oils do. during your class so you don't have to word vomit because they can read while they're making stuff, right? I think that's what's helped increase my closing rate as well. And last couple, 100%, so excited, right? If you don't get 100%, it doesn't mean you're doing bad, right? It means they weren't ready yet. Don't worry about it. Follow up with them. You got this, right? WWZD5 has the oral health insert, the top 13 principles, the principles for the oils from convention, and over 300 graphics, oral healthcare insert for dentists to hand out and for you to also hand out and teach classes from. There's class materials as well. All right, and it's only $39. There's like a couple $100 worth of tools in that one. Got a little carried away. That is still open, WWZD5. WWZD6 is launched, and as usual, got a little excited. Already posted a tip in there, how to increase your warm market and sphere of influences by working with other local businesses in your area, and how to optimize that during the holiday. So you can watch that video and follow that process. I posted it today. There's a video I did 2 years ago at local businesses to increase, and I actually enrolled businesses, and it increased my warm market by tapping into their warm market. And so go watch that video on WWZD6. It officially launches October 25th. I'm going to teach you how to close out October strong, how to get events like these holiday videos, holiday make and takes, how to close out the convention products, how to promote convention products and holiday products next month, to launch a killer November, right? We don't know if there will be BOGOs in November, but whatever they surprise us with, we will be there to tell you what to do every day and how to market it. Close out a strong November and help you launch December. So big, big, big one. I'm going to do a lot for you in that time. All right, so make sure you get registered for WWZD5, WWZD6. And let's see. Sabina says, why do you add the product guide to their order? Because how else do they know what to order next if they, because they don't get a book with prices, right? So how are they going to know what stuff costs? All right. I think that's all the questions. Courtney asks, do you add the product guide to their order as a welcome gift? I add it to their order. Right. Thanks, guys. So if you are loving WWZDs, please post in the comments so others know, right? We have a huge number of things on sale right now. So make sure you get all the sale items, okay? WWZD6 is on sale through the end of the month. The price goes up $10. So make sure you get signed up for WWZD6 by October 31st. We have Happy Hormones make and take. We have the Convention make and take. We have Winter Wellness, and we have Happy Holidays. They are all on sale through the end of the month. So please make sure you get those because the prices go up, and I will not be extending that, okay? We just finished our accounting plan with doTERRA licensing and trademarking, and we need to make sure that our prices, that we stick to the date changes, all right? And we have to do month to month, right? So that is through October 31st, no exceptions, so make sure you get those before the prices go up. You saw me teach how, turn off the alarm here. You saw me teach how I use my make and takes for way more than make and takes, right? I use my make and takes for teaching people how to use oils, for recipes, for my goodie bags, right? I teach people how to use the products using my make and takes, not just at make and takes. We put them out at workshops. We use them at class to entice people to host a class based on a different topic if they're not interested in the top 10. I always teach essentials classes unless somebody requests something else, all right? If people aren't interested in essentials, but they're interested in toxin-free cleaning, do that class. Do whatever class lights them up, right? And helps them get started with doTERRA today. If they're an existing member, helps them be excited about using the products and sharing them with others. All right, I hope you all have a good day. I hope to see you in WWZD. Happy oiling.